Well, as we go ahead through the mid to latter parts of May here, things are relatively calm in the Western Pacific. We still have the easterlies down here towards the south, a little bit of an LPA actually west of the Philippines, and some scattered showers across parts of Mindanao. Meanwhile, a deep area of low pressure passing over the Korean Peninsula, and that's going to bring some scattered storms to even places like Okinawa down towards Taiwan, while the Westpac high dominates right smack in the middle. Now, as far as that LPA mentioned, I'm sure that really grabbed everybody's attention. It is out here. You can kind of see the broad swirl mixed in here, but it's weak. It's definitely on the weak side. In fact, I would be more concerned about the convection back towards the south, which isn't bringing rain to everybody, but it is scattered across parts of Mindanao and actually has resulted in some decent flooding in along the eastern areas of that island. We're also watching a tropical wave back towards the east of that, south of Guam. Now, at first models were really pulling for this area. I don't know. I think it's just going to be another big rainmaker, generally with the easterlies here pushing across Mindanao and kind of pushing off towards north and west. All the while, we're watching this front back towards north. So watch this. Watch closely how everything kind of rounds the Westpac high here and that moisture gets pulled off towards the north. And that means for next week, could be looking at some scattered showers or storms from maybe in parts of northern Luzon as that dips down. Same system that will be interacting with Okinawa and bringing some scattered showers there. And you can see where the heaviest of the rain is going to be. Obviously, Mindanao, where the bulk of this moisture is coming on shore. Could see some spots about 50 to 100 millimeters. It wraps around in the southern areas of China. And then you get those scattered showers across parts of Japan, while that ridge dominates right in the middle until that troughing comes down. So it's a complex kind of motion of moisture. You got to think of it that way, as a river. Once you look at weather in a fluid dynamics type of setup, you look at the atmosphere and you kind of see water versus clouds and satellite pictures and all that. It's easier to make these forecasts, in my humble opinion, if you can just see kind of where the river flows, where the highs and lows are, and you can visualize it that way. I think that's meteorology 101 in understanding what's going to be happening out here in the Western Pacific. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions, though. I really appreciate you guys' feedback. Let me bounce over. Actually, I do want to talk about that flow here. You can see Wednesday, Thursday, heading into Friday. I just realized the mic was very far away from me, so hopefully the audio comes out all right. But if we look at our SpaghettiOs, let's look ahead into the 28th, 29th. The GFS still wants to grab something here. But here's the deal. Even if it does grab something, I think it's going to be more of a westerly low, like right there. And then you can see it actually tries to spin up something behind that. A westerly low bound to the monsoon front here, which would be more of a Habagat setup, which we are getting closer and closer to the start of the rainy season. What I mean by this is that the end of May, the start of June, so maybe between the 28th of May and like the 3rd of June, I would bet money that Pagasa is going to officially begin the rainy season. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Look at that right there. This is the 30th and does not scream rainy season for you. So as that flow comes around, it starts to pull in that monsoonal flow. Could see increase in showers. So you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put my money on the table somewhere between the 28th and the 2nd. We're gonna start officially the rainy season. Anyways, let me know if you agree or disagree with me on that. If you don't agree with me, fine. Let me know why. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. Number one thing, of course, is stay safe out there, friends. Bye.